What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? It's Chuck, AskACapper. Hope everybody's doing awesome out there. And I wanted to do my final video looking at the strike chains that are now part of the strike packages for Modern Warfare 3. As you know, I've already looked at Assault and Specialist, and now I'm looking at the support strike chains or kill streaks for Modern Warfare 3. Now, the thing with the support class is that when you die, your points or kills, it says kills, but I don't know if that's actually points. I don't know what they're doing there, how they're going to reword that. But your point streaks do not reset. So if you get 18 points by capping flags, by doing other objectives in the game, you actually keep building it even if you die up to 18. And then I believe your points reset back to 0. And I heard you can get them 3 times, and that's the most you can get them in a game, each of these kill streaks. Something like that. That's what I heard. So if you know below, please post in the comments. I'd love to know. So the first one, a 4-point streak, is the UAV. We all know that one. And then 5 points gets you counter UAVs or ballistic vests or an airdrop trap. Now, I've seen the ballistic vests. What happens is you get a pile of vests you throw on the ground and your team can come up and grab one and put it on it. I bet it probably gives them a little bit more health. So yeah, people are going to love that one. That's a 5-point streak. Airdrop trap is, of course, a booby-trapped airdrop. I don't know how many teams are going to be like, oh, there's a crate just lying around. I know they're going to want to go for it, but after a while, you're just going to be like, I'm not going anywhere near any of these crates. Especially if it's thrown in like a really random spot, like right next to a headquarters. Yeah, that's going to be hilarious how people use those. 8 kills or 8 points is a SAM turret, but very useful, of course. 10 points is a Recon Drone. Now, Recon Drone, I believe it's like the little bird from Homefront, which was a little parrot drone that you fly around and you can mark people, which is very, very useful for your team because then the person really shows up, I think, on their screen is how it played out in Homefront. Like you could see them through obstacles and everything. So I loved flying around marking people, so I'm probably going to be using that. 12 points is Advanced UAV, and that is, I believe, similar to the Blackbird. Super powerful. I don't know if it actually gets through Assassin or not. That was a question that Woody had, and I still haven't found an answer on that. But another 12 point is Remote Turret. I don't know anything about this, aside from the fact of what its name would suggest it is. Please, if you know more, please post down below. 14 points is Stealth Bomber, and when I first saw this, I was like, oh, that thing must be super powerful if it's a 14-point streak, but it's actually 14 points in the support class, which doesn't mean it has to be that much more powerful, but it's one of the few offensive point streaks that the support class gets, so it's kind of interesting. And then you got your EMP, which we're all familiar with. It's interesting now that one of the perks actually circumvents EMPs. That's something we didn't see in Modern Warfare 2. Everybody was susceptible to EMP. An 18-point streak, again, is also Juggernaut Recon, which is, I think you still get the 1,000 points of health, but you got a Riot Shield. I've seen that actually in play at COD XP. And the last 18-point streak is the Escort Airdrop. So we're probably imagining 3 or 4 air crates in there and then a gunship or something to protect it, which is great. And I wonder if it drops just things in the support class or it drops kill streaks from the assault class. That will be interesting to see what happens there. But so I was just wondering, guys, what do you guys would be running from support? Do you think support's going to be overpowered? And a lot of people do. They're like, this is going to be the class that breaks the game because people are just going to be racking up these kill streaks and it's just going to be out of control. You can imagine a team running ballistic vests all the time and having support just constantly throwing down ballistic vests. It could get out of control. Everybody's going to have Juggernaut. I think this one might need to be tweaked a little bit. They might have to adjust how they look at it. But on the screen, guys, I have the other videos where I talked about the other strike chains for Assault and Specialist. So if you want to check those out, please do. That would be awesome. And thanks for your time. Game on, gamers. Peace in your crease.